Peace. What it do, y'all? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that ROD pod. For those that don't know who I am him, junns, the echoes, the Alkebulan representative, you heard? And you know what time it is. We're not gonna waste no time. I just woke up to this information. I mean, I seen it yesterday, but I wasn't paying it too much mind until today. People are sending me, and then I'm seeing the walkthroughs, and then I'm watching the press conference, and there's just a lot going on. And I feel like it's time for me to speak to the people immediately and let brothers and sisters know exactly where we're going. So for those that don't know, you see the picture that's right above me, right? The picture that's above me is showing the brand new so-called Alcatraz for so-called migrants. So Florida's new detention center, Alligator Alcatraz, fully enclosed by alligators, infested waters, and it opens in 72 hours. Over 5,000 illegals will be held there, no fences needed when nature handles security. When I seen that, the first thing that came to my mind was the movie Life. Remember Life when the European was like, we don't have no fences and we don't have this. If you cross this line, this man is subject to shoot you and whatever. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Now, the second thing that came to my mind is the revoke. People's citizenship are now being able to be revoked. There's also something called the Beautiful Bill. You guys may not know what that is. Well, the Beautiful Bill is coming to cut all of that, right? They call it the Beautiful Bill. It's coming to cut all of that. Now, you guys are gonna look at me and be like, damn, Jones, but you stood for Trump, and I still do. But you guys thinking that I'm with him for the reasons Europeans is with him. I'm with Trump because Trump is going to force us as black people to work together. It's going to force man and woman to work together. Remember, Section 8 was given unto the woman, right? Section 8 was given unto the woman as long as the man was not in the house, right? All of these supports was given unto women as long as the men was not in the house. So now that these supports is being taken away, women, you got no choice but to bring that man back into the house. We have no choice but to work with each other, reason with each other, and figure shit out. And I got a news flash for you guys. This is just the beginning. Remember, it started off with migrants. Then it's going to come for ignorance. Let me say that again. It's starting off with migrants, and then it's going to transition into ignorance, meaning those that's ignorant, those that's doing the foolishness, because there will be a mass incarceration. I have the evidence to prove it. The militaries is blowing the whistles, mask on, like, yo, this is about to happen. Don't be shocked. True word, my phone just went off. These are just the beginning, and though you're going to see this full attack midterm. So he said by 2026, you guys will see the true nature and what they're really going to do with all of this so-called migrants, ICE raids, and all of that. They say by 2026, they're trying to take 12 million migrants, uncitizen individuals by 2026. So that means they're going to take 500,000 people a day. Let me say that again. They're going to take 500,000 people a day. And it's not just going to be Hispanics, bro. It will be the black man that came into America looking for a better life and just did everything under the radar, but never broke a law. They're coming for you. It's going to be the children that comes from migrant families, because now they're canceling that. Oh, you think because you was born here and your parents is not from here and they canceling that. Now, why do I say all of this, and how does this ties in with religion? I'm telling you guys this from now. All you dudes that's talking these biblical prophecies and America's gonna fall and Trump is this and Trump is that and the government is this and the government is that, they're going to come for you too. They're revoking citizenships. Trump just said that. Trump just threatened the supposed mayor candidate, this Arab, right? They just said that because what he said about this ICE raid, he was like, "Oh yeah, when I become mayor, I am blocking all these raids." And Trump came out and wrote in a long statement, said, "If you are to do that, matter of fact, let me pull it up for you while I speak it. When we could just pull it up. Hold on." Okay? President Trump of the United States just threatened to have me arrested, stripped of my citizenship, put in a detention camp, and deported. Not because I have broken any law, but because I will refuse to let ICE terrorize our city. His statement don't just represent an attack on our democracy, but an attempt to send a message to every New Yorker who refuse to hide in the shadows. If you speak up, they will come for you. Okay? Here we are. They will come. And nothing's gonna happen to that guy. Come on, they're all part of the club. For you to even make it to that position, you gotta shake hands with the same people that shake hands with Trump. That no, this is just a fair warning into all American citizens. This is a fair warning that you can and will be detained for the things that you say, the things that you do. Remember, it started off with migrants. It's going to end with ignorance, okay? It's starting off with migrants, but it will end with ignorance, which means, yeah, all that ignorance, whether it's physical, verbal, sexual, whatever, they're going to do that. Also, put into consideration that this man has signed a partnership deal with Venezuela. Venezuela has one of the most deadliest prisons to man, where people are in there doing triple life and they're in there completely excited. The security is not that advanced like how it is in Clinton corrections. It's not like that, okay? The gang members run the prison. And guess what? They're making a partnership. So now, not only are they going to send migrants back over there, they're also going to send so-called American citizens over there as well. Just be prepared, guys. I know it sounds crazy. I know it seems so far-fetched, but anything is possible in this place called America. And it has to happen because it's time for us as Black people to come to the reality that this is never was our land. This is their ancestors giving us a wake-up call. Everything that I've been saying, that this is not our land, this is prison, they're going to give you a reminder, because you Negroes, you Hebrews has forgotten where we are at. You guys really believe that this is our land. Just because you come from the South doesn't mean that that's your route. That's not where you come from, okay? We were sent here against our will, okay? We didn't land here unintentionally. You know, we were sent here against our will. And now here we are, 2025, and it's only gonna get worse. So by next year, you will see the increase in ICE. They're putting bills in place where they don't have to justify anything. They're just gonna come flat out and just straight violate. This is what they're doing. And I want you guys to really pay attention to the narrative. Please, I beg you. This is just the beginning, okay? So moving forward, I'm just trying to process this because, like I said, this is still a shocker. Moving forward, Be prepared. Let me see if I got the video with him getting a detour. And for those that don't know what this is, let me give you guys a brief understanding of exactly what we are dealing with. Okay? So again, it was announced on June 21st in a fast track by Governor DeSantis under emergency powers. This site was built in just over a week on the former Daddy Colorado Training and Transition Airport. Okay, this can hold up to 5,000 people. It was built in 8 to 9 days from June 21st, and it was officially opened yesterday. Located 50 miles west of Miami, accessible only to Tammy Miami trails. Okay, yesterday, George Bush. President Trump joined Governor DeSantis and the DHS Secretary Kristi Noem for a public tour. Kazar. Trump joked about teaching detainees how to run from an alligator if they escape, reinforcing the facility deterrent narrative. Okay? The site used existing runways and swamplands as natural barriers. It features trailer beds, tents, 200 plus cameras, 28,000 feet of razor wire, 400 plus security personnel, and continuous air conditioning. Because you know it's gonna get hot for them Europeans. You know they need cool air, central air, right? Right? Cool. Check this out, man. It says, despite claims of zero environmental impact, multiple lawsuits were filed June 27 by friends of the Everglades Center of Biological Diversity and the Muscogee tribe. So these are the Native Americans who got their own little section who's trying to fight for this, right? Fight to end this, citing harm to wetland, panther habits, and tribal land. So they're doing this on tribal land, right? No full environmental review was conducted. Of course not. Okay? Authorities install in the situ immigration judges and plan for rapid deportation, often within 1 to 2 days. DeSantis plead National Guard support while FEMA funds were used to set up the center. All right. The swamped wildlife, alligators, snakes, and pythons are internationally leveraged as natural deterrents. The complex is being pitched as a natural mode for detention centers. So now the animals was being used to make sure that you stay put. And according to Naomi, right, when you are detained and you are sent here, she said, once you are sent here, you will never be able to come back to America. So once, I don't know what they're gonna do, which I don't know what she meant by that, but all I know that it's about to get real crazy. I beg you guys to stack your bread. I beg you guys to stop wasting your money on these Gucci, Louis, Fluey, Nui. Put that, all that, it's a dub for all that. It's time for brothers and sisters to stack your bread, minimize your entertainment. If you want to go out here and there, do that. Get yourself a little sip, blow a little something, because you need something to weather your storm mentally. Okay? Physically, it's about to get crazy. Financially, it's about to get crazy. What else can be the requirements to be in that center? It's gonna be more than just being a detainee. I can assure you that. So, with that being said, people, it's your brother man from the motherland. I came to you guys live. Please continue supporting, like, comment, share. Send this to your friends and your family. Let people know where we at. And for all you religious leaders, please explain this. Please explain this. And guess what? Guess what? If you guys ain't leaving now, let me say that again. If you guys ain't leaving now, you ain't never gonna leave. It's your brother, man. You understand? And I'm gonna holla at y'all. One.